Hello, I am Dr. Eric Miller, Dean of Rojavanam International School and head of the school's Storytelling, Drama, and Public Speaking program. I am also the organizing secretary of the school's first International Storytelling Conference, which will be held at the school on Friday 25th and Saturday 26th of July. Welcome to our first International Storytelling Conference. In the conference, there would be 3 workshops led by expert storytellers and educators designed to enhance storytelling techniques and the use of stories in the classroom. There would also be a panel discussion which would feature teachers speaking on the theme, Ways of Using Storytelling and Other Verbal Arts for Teaching and Learning. There would also be storytelling competitions. In all age groups, the storytellers could tell the story of their choice. They could tell a folklore or mythological story, a story they or someone else had made up, the story of an experience in their own life, or any other kind of story. A signature practice of the conference is that the storytellers, after telling stories, would lead discussions about the story that they told and discussions about the way they told the story. Both the storytelling and the leading of the discussion are instances of public speaking. The students would become more and more articulate, that is, able to think and speak about the parts of things and processes. This involves critical thinking by the students, as well as their imagination and creativity and clear self-expression, all of which are aspects of communication skills. Along the way, the students would explore themes of human experience, and they would increase their emotional intelligence, which is the ability to be aware of and to successfully manage emotions in themselves and others. This work will help students grow and mature as individuals and also as members of society. The groups of the storytelling competition are grades 1 to 2, 3 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 10, and 11 to 12. For the teachers, a story topic that is suggested but not mandatory is the moment I fell in love with teaching. The criteria for judging the storytelling is the following. The storytelling should be interesting, touching, and moving, and should make the listener think and feel. Now, it is very difficult to analyze what makes something interesting, touching, and moving, but we will know it when we hear it. The storytelling style should be natural, relaxed, and conversational, with the storyteller also possibly at times getting carried away with emotion. Some singing or some rhythmic or melodic speech would also be welcome. Eye contact with listeners at times would be very appreciated. Let the story characters speak for themselves as much as possible. We want dialogues between characters and monologues with characters saying what is on their minds. In all of these cases, the storyteller would speak and move as the character. Each storyteller would have a total of 7 minutes for a combination of telling a story, that would go for about 5 minutes, and then leading a discussion about the story and the way it was told, that would go for about 2 minutes. Possible questions the storytellers could ask the listeners and could themselves answer include, what character or object in the story do you especially connect with? What is one specific thing, one moment that you liked about the story or about the way the story was told? Might you have any possible suggestions for improving the story or the way it was told? Does the story remind you of any personal experience or of some other story? Does the story teach you any lesson? Do you have a takeaway from the story? Well, these are the details about the conference. I hope to see you there. Thank you very much.